of Israel, and say unto them, Thus said Yahweh thy power, are ye to inquire of me? As I live, said Yahweh thy power, I will not be inquired of by you. Verse 4, Will thou judge them, son of man? Will thou judge them? Cause them to know the abominations of their fathers.
No, this is what we do. We are commanded to come out here and cause 2/3 of our people to know the abomination of their fathers. Let them know that their father have sinned, broken the holy covenant, and come back. 2/3 of the world people, which is the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, they make up the children, the biological children of Israel. Come, read, come, don't forget, read.
Right, verse 5, And say unto them, Thus said Yahweh thy power.
Thus said Yahweh thy power. The Lord's name is Yahweh. Read.
In the day when I chose Israel, and lifted up mine hand unto the seed of the house of Jacob, and made myself known unto them in the land of Egypt, when I lift up mine hand unto them, saying, I am Yahweh, your power.
I am who?
Yahweh, your power.
That is the Lord making himself known unto his people. Read.
Verse 6, In the day that I lift up mine hand unto them, to bring them forth of the land of Egypt into a land that I had espied for them, flowing with milk and honey,
Go ahead.
which is the glory of all lands.
Go ahead.
Then said I unto them, Cast ye away every man the abominations of his eyes.
The abomination of the eyes represents all that you're idolizing in the world. For instance, you're a very woman to be an idol towards you. Your car, your house, or whatever possession you have that you esteem it high, you also cast all these things away from you. Because I am the Lord your God, and there is none beside me. Read.
Run. Verse 7, read over verse 7, right?
Go ahead.
Then said I unto them, Cast ye away every man the abomination of his eyes, and defile not.
The little white Jesus you have in your house, they cast you away. That is Satan. Read.
And
That white image of Jesus goes back into Baal worship. Go ahead.
And defile not yourselves with the idols of Egypt.
Now that is an idol that in this Egypt here. Right now this place is so-called called Egypt and Sodom. Read.
I am Yahweh, your power.
I am who?
Yahweh, your power.
The Lord's name again is Yahweh. The word Yahweh means he exists, he is. Read.
Verse 8, But they rebelled against me.
But what are people there?
Rebelled against me.
Like how they're doing right now, they're walking up and down, watching this sign, watching me and tell themselves, I don't understand them, I go figure out that on my own. And the more they do that, is the more the curses coming upon them. Because the Lord is not mocked. Read.
And would not hearken unto me.
And would not what?
Hearken unto me.
And they would not hearken unto him. Read.
They did not every man cast away the abominations of their eyes.
Not everyone did it. 1/3 of the Lord's people, because we read in Zechariah 13 and 8, in all the land saith the Lord, 2 parts shall be cut off and tied, but 1/3 will remain, because they will wake up to the heritage that they are the actual children of Israel. And put Christianity, Islam, and all these things that we into and rest. Read.
Neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt.
Neither did they forsake what?
The idols of Egypt.
They didn't forsake the idols of Egypt. Read.
Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them.
Then I said, I will pour out my what?
My fury upon them.
Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them. So when you see all these things happening to our people, as mainly our people, I can't say about the other nation, let me deal with our people. We had murders just the other day right in Malabar. Right? Young youths dying, and it's our people, right? Because the Lord pouring out his fury, we made a covenant with him. Jeremiah say, and death shall be chosen rather than life. Read that.
To accomplish my anger against them in the midst of the land of Egypt.
Go ahead.
But I wrote for my name's sake that it should not be polluted before the heathen.
Right, he said, I wrote for my name's sake that it shall not be polluted for the heathen. So the Lord had placed his name in the Christian church, not in any place, contrary, place his name in the elect. Can? He placed his name in the elect, in the men that the Lord had given him from the beginning. Read.
Among whom they were, in whose sight I made myself known unto them in bringing them forth out of the land of Egypt.
In bringing them forth out of the land of Egypt. So he keep reminding we what he did for us. Why the Lord keep reminding me of that? Because we're a bunch of wayward, stiff-necked, evil people. The Bible calls them as callers a seed of evil doers. Children that are rebellious, they wouldn't hear the law of the Lord. They like to have it their way now. Read that.
Wherefore I caused them to go forth out of the land of Egypt and brought them into the wilderness.
Go ahead.
And I gave
this place here also represents a wilderness. This place here represents a wilderness. Yeah, the Babylon, we're in Babylon right now, right? America, Jamaica, Trinidad, all that is a spiritual wilderness. Right? Not physical, spiritual wilderness. And what is the water we're drinking from? The water we're drinking from is the word of God. Pure, fresh, spring water, which is the word of God. Because the Bible says out of your belly shall roll springs of what? Living water. Read that.
And I gave them my statutes and showed my judgments, which if a man do, he shall even live in them.
Now give me a precept to back up that. I showed my words unto Jacob. Bring that precept up. Bring that precept. You keep that scripture because that scripture must have. If you have to drink your water now.
In the book of Psalms, chapter 147 and verse 19.
Read.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
No, he never showed his word unto no other nation but Jacob. Read it over again.
Done. Psalm 147 and 19.
Go ahead.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments unto the children of Israel. Read that.
He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He has not dealt so with the other nations because he don't know them. Though he created them, he don't know them. He know Israel. He said, you have I known about all the families of the earth that will punish you for your iniquity. Yeah, well.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
And as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Is it on that heart? Bring us to me here.
Verse 12. Moreover, also I give them my Sabbath to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am Yahweh that sanctify them.
Brothers, please, this is Asher Shabbat because the Sabbath coming in already. Please reverence the Sabbath. Let's get it right. We live in any time when the Lord, the appearance of the Lord could be any time. We just don't know. Read that.
But the house of Israel rebelled against me in the wilderness. They walked not in my statutes, and they despised my judgments. Which if a man do, he shall even live in them.
So if a man do the commandment, he will live in them.
And my Sabbath they greatly polluted.
And the Sabbath of the Lord they greatly polluted. Look where the thing the Sabbath is Saturday. When the Lord said, I will give you the moon for a sign, for declaration of times. Can?
Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness to consume them. But I wrote for my name's sake that it should not be polluted before the heathen, in whose sight I brought them out.
What's up here? It's all good. Like it's in the spirit. It's all put in the spirit.
Okay, we'll see you there. And next time I know we will meet again.
But I didn't get the part with the mass, but this, well listen.
Ezekiel 20 or 22, but I saw it already.
Alright, no problem. I will take you with I will research it myself. But you know what? It's all good. But thank you for the little information you were sharing with the other. Now, give me one more scripture.
So, okay.
You don't